In this podcast episode, Andrew Huberman delves into the critical roles that the hormones cortisol and epinephrine, adrenaline, play in regulating energy levels and immune function. He emphasizes the importance of understanding these hormones to optimize mental and physical health. Cortisol is a steroid hormone derived from cholesterol, similar to estrogen and testosterone. It is often labeled as a stress hormone, but Huberman encourages listeners to view it as a hormone of energy. Cortisol is essential for various bodily functions, including immune system regulation, memory, and mood stabilization. However, it is crucial to maintain cortisol levels within a healthy range, as both excessively high and low levels can lead to negative health outcomes. Epinephrine, commonly known as adrenaline, is another hormone that has been misunderstood. While it is often associated with stress and anxiety, Huberman points out that epinephrine is vital for immune function and cognitive processes such as learning and memory. The key to harnessing the benefits of these hormones lies in their regulation. Timing and dosage are critical. Huberman explains the biological pathway of cortisol release, which begins in the brain with the production of corticotropin-releasing hormone. This hormone stimulates the pituitary gland to release adrenocorticotropic hormone, which then prompts the adrenal glands to produce cortisol. This process is essential for transitioning from sleep to wakefulness, as cortisol levels naturally rise in the morning to promote alertness and energy. Epinephrine is released in response to stressors, activating the sympathetic nervous system. This release increases heart rate, breathing rate, and blood flow to vital organs, preparing the body for action. Huberman emphasizes that both cortisol and epinephrine can enhance energy levels when released appropriately. To optimize cortisol levels, Huberman recommends exposing oneself to natural sunlight shortly after waking. This exposure helps stimulate cortisol release, setting a positive tone for the day. He notes that the intensity of light is crucial. Bright sunlight can significantly boost cortisol levels, while artificial light is insufficient for this purpose. For optimal results, individuals should aim to spend 10 to 30 minutes outside in the morning, depending on weather conditions. Throughout the day, various stressors can cause fluctuations in cortisol and epinephrine levels. Huberman stresses the importance of keeping these spikes brief to avoid chronic elevation, which can lead to negative health effects. He explains that short-term stress can be beneficial, as it can enhance alertness and mobilize energy. Huberman discusses how brief bouts of stress can actually enhance immune function. He references classic studies that demonstrate how controlled stressors, such as cold exposure or high-intensity exercise, can temporarily boost the immune response. The key is to manage the duration and intensity of stress to avoid chronic elevation of cortisol and epinephrine, which can be detrimental to health. He highlights a recent study involving the Wim Hof breathing technique, which showed that individuals who practiced this method experienced reduced symptoms from E. coli exposure. This suggests that learning to control adrenaline release can significantly impact immune function. To effectively increase energy and support the immune system, Huberman suggests incorporating practices that deliberately elevate adrenaline levels while maintaining a calm mind. This can be achieved through various methods, such as cold exposure, high-intensity interval training, or specific breathing techniques. The goal is to create a state of alertness in the body while fostering mental calmness. Huberman also emphasizes the importance of meal timing and fasting. He explains that fasting can naturally elevate cortisol and epinephrine levels, promoting energy and alertness. He advocates for a circadian eating schedule where individuals eat during daylight hours and refrain from eating a few hours before bedtime. This approach aligns with the body's natural rhythms and can enhance overall energy levels. While short-term stress can be beneficial, chronic stress poses significant health risks. Huberman warns that prolonged elevation of cortisol can lead to various health issues, including weight gain, immune dysfunction, and mental health problems. He encourages listeners to adopt consistent routines for sleep, light exposure, and nutrition to buffer against chronic stress. Additionally, Huberman discusses the potential benefits of supplements like ashwagandha and epinephrine, which can help reduce cortisol levels and promote relaxation. However, he stresses the importance of consulting with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen.